Hello comrades, it's Captain Communist here, and today I'm going to explain to you all the difference between private property and personal property. Now, I've had plenty of debates with right-wingers over the last few months, and the common misconception that they throw at my face is, under socialism, you're not allowed to own anything. Well, comrades, I am here to debunk that. Us communists are not some types of psychopaths who automatically steal everything that you own, as we do believe that some types of property can justify itself. This property is called personal property. So if you're a right-winger, you are probably wondering, well, why is personal property allowed under socialism? This is because personal property is the property that an individual owns and uses for themselves, and under socialism, any property that does not require exploitation can be used. Examples of personal property would be your phone, your clothes, or even your house. So, comrades, now that you know what personal property is, here is what private property is. Private property is when a capitalist owns a property, such as the means of production, and in order for them to use this property, they have to employ workers. Private property is something that you would not see under socialism, because it requires exploitation to be used. You cannot own private property alone through your own labour. You need to employ workers and exploit them to keep your private property running. If you own some private property, you exploit workers for simply having no other option other than to sell their time, labour and skills to you, and to only receive part of the new value that they labour to produce, paid to them as wages to survive. So, comrades, next time you hear a communist saying, "We must abolish private property," it doesn't mean that we disrespect your personal property. If anything, it is the capitalists who disrespect your personal property, because the aim of every capitalist is to make money through the expense of others. And that can mean having your personal property, including your house, taken away from you. What we mean by abolish private property is that we want the property, such as the means of production, that is currently in the hands of the tiny minority of the population, otherwise known as the capitalist class, to be in the hands of the proletariat, which is the majority of the population. So, comrades, I know this was a very short video, but it was just to debunk the common misconception that right-wingers usually throw at my face. Personal property and private property are the complete opposite of each other, and I hope I have made this clear enough for you all to understand.
You see a dirty, lazy tramp begging on the street. I see a broken man who's given up to defeat. You see a smackhead, junkie, waste of space. I see someone who uses to take away their pain. You see a red-faced pisshead you can't understand that this man can only escape pain inside if I can. You see a fat bastard stuffing their face with food, but how do